Hey there YouTube, this is Zach. Welcome back to my gaming channel and welcome back to Nuclear Throne. The daily time just rolled over, so we're going to do a normal run to practice and we're going to get Robot. We've played as Robot a good bit recently, but I don't mind playing as him again. We're going to get a crossbow here as our first weapon. I know Robot gets better weapons a little earlier. I don't think the crossbow is one that wouldn't normally show up at this point anyway. We're going to take some bolts here. So with the crossbow, we'll definitely be looking for something along the lines of bolt marrow as our first mutation here, which we don't get, but I will go ahead and take strong spirit. It's pretty good as well. Oh, that was close. So I've been practicing quite a bit off camera, and by quite a bit, I do actually mean quite a bit this time. Since just the last time we played, I've probably put another good 4 or 5 hours into Nuclear Throne. Don't want triple machine gun, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to recycle it into bolts. We're going to roll with our crossbow here for just a minute. There we go. I'll use the revolver here to take out all the easier, small, low HP enemies, and I'll use the crossbow to take out the big ones like the scorpions. And we should be fighting Big Bandit here. There we go. I'm getting a lot better at switching weapons like that more quickly as well. We don't really want the screwdriver, so... Oh, there's Big Bandit. We need to get over here quickly. There we go. Oh, this is not good. 2 more bolts. There we go. Hopefully we get... Yeah, we got some more bolts there. Some more bullets as well, which is okay. I'm gonna take the screwdriver and probably recycle it. I could just be using the crossbow to get rid of some of these bigger guys here. And I'll go ahead and I'll... Ooh. Not the best here. There's a lot of weapons just sitting around here too, and there's a lot of these little maggot spawning enemies. So a lot of weapons sitting here. I think I'll probably take... Well, I'll go ahead and take the machine gun now, just for a minute. Just to get rid of all this a little quicker. Plasma gun, and I think that's the one I'm going to end up actually taking. Oh, there's a guy up here. Okay. So what do we want to do? We want to recycle this stuff because we could die any second. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, recycle it. Hold on. Please get away. There we go. Take this, recycle it. Take this, recycle. I'd love to get some HP out of this. So there's our portal. I'm going to take just another second because I do want to actually recycle all these things. And there we go. Hopefully get some HP out of them. Got max bolts. We got max bolts. Anything else? I think that might be it. So we're going to take the plasma gun here and we're going to go down to the next floor. I believe getting 2 mutations, and since we have the plasma gun, we'll take that. We'll take laser brain, and we'll take second stomach as well. So we're going down to the sewers here. The plasma gun should... It's not the best with laser brain. It's definitely a lot better. I liked it better than all the other weapons just because it was different. So with laser brain, it makes it even better. We'll definitely, as you can see, be able to kill these rats in one hit. And more, it will just pierce through them and, potentially kill extra enemies along the way. I think it does use, it uses 2 ammo per shot, so it's going to be wasting our energy away pretty quickly, but that's alright. As long as we can kill at least 1 enemy with each shot, that should be enough. And it goes through these things like, on the ground, it just kind of destroys them instead of wasting bullets hitting them, and like grenades or other bullets normally would just hit the, what are they called, props, and just blow up. Take some energy there. And then just blow up, waste the ammo. These kind of actually, ooh, hold on. These just destroy the props as well as enemies. So I'm going to take the disc gun real quick and recycle it into HP, I suppose. I was hoping a little more to get maybe some ammo for our energy weapon. That's okay. We needed the HP just as much. So we're going down to the junkyard here with a crossbow and a plasma gun. which is interesting. This isn't the thing I would normally expect to have, or these aren't near the weapons I would normally expect to have around this time. And the plasma gun's nice there, where it can blow up and hit those guys without actually physically hitting them. Can I blow this up? Yeah, I wanted to get rid of that before I had to get too close. Take out this assassin. I know if I'm not too careful, these cars will be blowing me up. Second stomach, if you could drop a med kit for me, that would be fantastic. I'm gonna try this here. There we go. Yeah, med kit would be absolutely fantastic. Okay, well, we got some shells there, so that looked like a double shotgun to me, actually, so I might take that. You know what, I might actually take that over our laser weapon, even though we have laser brain. I'm gonna hold on to this just for a second, though, see if I can't kill a couple enemies with it before we end up letting it go. An assassin there, but we got him, no problem. So yeah, let's see if we can't, finish off a couple of these guys like that. Grab the ammo, or not the ammo, just the rads. I'm actually not going to take the ammo yet. I'm going to hold on to... Oh, okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go back here. We're going to grab our double shotgun. And I think the double shotgun's capacity, ammo capacity, is actually the same as our energy. So considering it also uses 2 shells per shot, we shouldn't be running into any more ammo troubles than we were just with the laser weapon we had, which is great. Now, down here, if I can be a little precise and not alert the IDPD, that'd be great. I know there is one bird left back over there. The double shotgun here does take just a second. Did we recycle our crossbow? I think I might have accidentally right-clicked a minute ago and recycled our crossbow. Or I recycled it instead of... Or maybe I just didn't pick it back up. Did I go... Okay, hold on. Let me run back up here. I know there's at least one more enemy. There's another bird. Gonna take him out very quickly. Grab the rads and then get away. There is another one still. Okay, we did recycle our crossbow by accident. So we're just gonna roll with our plasma gun, I guess, instead. Which is fine. We do have laser brain. We get the chance to take bolt marrow here, which I think I will actually take. I like it better than most of those other mutations, if not all of them. So we will use our plasma gun here for a second and just try to clear everything out, which is not going to prove easy. There's a lot of bullets flying around. Could use this ammo. Thank you very much. Take you out, and if we could get up here, that would be fantastic. Plasma gun's going to make short work of Big Dog because of the fact that we have laser brain. Ooh, there we go. I'm pretty sure we killed the assassin. So we'll pick up all of our stuff. I don't want a regular shotgun. I have a double shotgun. I would much prefer to keep it. What do we get in this chest? Do we get a seeker pistol? Is that what that was? If it is, I think I'll definitely take it. Hammerhead, Euphoria, Last Wish, and Long Arms. I think I'll take the Euphoria. I don't really like any of those that much. Do I want to take the seeker pistol, or do I want to stick with what I've got? I think I'm going to stick with what I got. The plasma gun is running a little low on ammo here, but that's okay. As long as we can kill these guys, maybe we can get a... not laser brain. Oh, we already have that. As long as we can get maybe rabbit paw or something like that, we should be doing okay. For now, we're alright, because we do have laser brain, so it's going to do a decent amount of damage. If we can just avoid these guys. There we go. So not quite the shortest crystal caves I've ever seen, but cleared out all the enemies down there pretty quickly. I was going to say if we could take out the guys that shoot at us first. Is that it? That is definitely it. So let's take some energy here and see what our weapon was. It looks like some sort of energy melee weapon. Energy screwdriver, yeah, so no thanks. I don't think I'll be taking that. As a matter of fact, if I can kill you pretty quick here without getting caught in the crossfire, and then clear some of this out, I think I'll probably just go recycle the energy screwdriver into more energy, or maybe even some shells. Oh, that was not good. I'm pretty sure... Do we have strong spirit? Energy sword. Okay, I'll take the energy sword over the plasma gun. And I'll recycle the plasma gun, take the energy sword, take the energy screwdriver, and recycle it, and we'll take the double shotgun back. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to make sure that we don't get killed again by somebody throwing a car at us. Very quickly, let's come down here. There we go. Blow that up. Can we take you out? Not before you shoot, but we can take you out without getting hit, which is good. We do have an energy. Ooh, energy weapon here. There we go. Would love to be able to kill you. There we go. That was a little closer than I would have liked it to be, but that's all right. So this is going to take 2 ammo per shot. Well, 2 energy per swipe, I suppose. That's how we would word it. Which is not the most efficient thing, but I do believe that the energy sword is very powerful. There's a plasma cannon here, which I don't think I'm going to take, just because, well, let's see how it works. Oh, okay, that is powerful. I do think I'm just going to recycle it and stick with the energy sword. It's nice to have the melee weapon to be able to knock back shots, and the energy sword is pretty powerful. It does take ammo. You know, it is a melee weapon that does take ammo, which, well, I mean, we're dead now, but okay. That wasn't our daily, so we're going to use robot on our daily. I did like the energy sword. It was fun to try and, you know, test it out a little bit. We're going to use robot here on our daily because he's the one we practiced with. So, you know, that run wasn't too bad. It wasn't too great. We got to... Ooh, another crossbow. That's nice. We got to... Oh, that's the end. Oh, I think we might have missed our rad canister, though. We got all the way to the ice level. We didn't quite get to Little Hunter, which would have been nice if we did. I would have loved to get some practice in against Little Hunter before we actually fight him here on our daily. Because he's probably, as far as I'm concerned, one of the, not necessarily the most difficult, but one of the most difficult bosses in the game. Maybe just the throne aside. There are a few annoying bosses after you loop that I've seen, but never personally fought myself. So I'm not really, I mean, I call them annoying, but I really couldn't comment personally on how difficult they might be. I've only ever seen other YouTubers play against them. I'm going to take Strong Spirit here as our first mutation. I'm fairly sure it actually saved us last time. Now, how do I feel about this? I don't actually love the grenade launcher. So I think what I'm going to do is come over here and take this and then recycle the grenade launcher for more energy, which I'm perfectly okay with. I'm glad I did it. Oh, okay, this is not a great position to be in. We need to kill you quickly. There we go. I'm very glad I did it. I may have been a better idea to recycle it into bolts, but that's alright. Both of these weapons are going to be just fine for us for now, so it doesn't really matter if we run out of a little bit of ammo for one. So I'll take the grenade launcher, recycle that. I suppose into hit points I would have preferred some bolts, but that's okay. That is not quite our last enemy, so we'll come down here with our laser pistol at the ready, simply because we have a little more of it than we do bolts. So what am I looking for? Obviously I'm looking for Bolt Marrow, Laser Brain. Scarier Face is probably one that I'm looking for every single run. And yeah, here we go. I'll take Laser Brain. Over Second Stomach, it might not be the best choice, but you know, I do like our laser weapon. For now, it is holding its own fairly well. It's definitely going to help us kill the rats in one hit, which I can't always necessarily do with the laser weapons, or with just the laser pistol itself. It's not typically strong enough to kill the rats in one hit if you don't aim properly. If you hit the rats, you know, with the interiority of the shot, it will typically kill them in one hit, but not always. But with Laser Brain here, we are killing them rather easily. So I'll take the slugger, I'll recycle it into some bolts, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Glad I didn't get HP out of that. Because our HP is doing just fine for now. Is that not our last enemy? I think we need to backtrack quite a bit then. So yeah, I think Second Stomach overall is probably a better mutation than Laser Brain, but I think in the position we were in, Laser Brain is probably, I think, the better choice for us. Maybe, you know, others would agree to disagree, but in my situation I took Laser Brain and I'm proud of the choice I made. So I'll take Trigger Fingers here. It's not particularly useful for the weapons we've got at the moment because neither of them really utilize Trigger Fingers in the way that it's, well, supposed to be utilized, and the fact that it helps you reload faster. Both these weapons reload fast enough that we're not really going to get too much use out of Trigger Fingers right now, but if we find something like maybe an Assault Slugger later on, I know, you know, Robot does find higher tier weapons like that a little earlier, so you know, a sledgehammer. That would, oh, I would have loved to get those rads. I might have been able to shoot them, but I don't think I could quite have line of sight on it. So, you know, I think I am going to take the sledgehammer because of the simple fact that we have trigger fingers. I'm going to take it over our laser weapon for now. So yeah, that is going to allow me to, you know, swing this sledgehammer fairly quickly, which did actually just save our lives there. Yeah, I don't really love having to get too close to those assassins to kill them, but we're doing fairly well, and the sledgehammer is, you know, holding its own. If we miss, it's a different story. We do actually have to hit in order to get full use out of it. There we go. I got the assassin through the wall. Oh, that was too close. We just lost strong spirit. Okay. And we got hit by the fire. I walked right into the fire there. Oh, that's so bad. Well, the daily just rolled over about half hour ago, so we are a pretty high rank right now, but we're not going to do too well overall. We're going to just random. We're going to play a nice non-daily run with Plant here. Yeah, I think it might have been the choice to take the, I think it was the fact that we took the sledgehammer there. Just because of the fact that we were on the junkyard, there were a lot of things like assassins and whatnot that we had to get a little closer to in order to hit them with the sledgehammer. And without something like bolt marrow, the crossbow wasn't necessarily the best thing to fight the assassins that are always jumping around and a little erratic. So that's probably the reason we lost there. Not too happy about it, obviously, but that's alright. We got a little bit of practice in with some weapons that we don't normally use. You know, I'm not the greatest fan of melee weapons. We're not really doing too well to start out here with Plant either. I should be using his right click a little more because we aren't... I mean, there's no reason not to. If we can trap these enemies here and they can't move, then we pretty much know where their bullets are going to go. I'll take the SMG even though it's rather random in its firing patterns. It's not really the most accurate thing in the world. I'll take Bloodlust here because of our hit point situation. If we can find Eagle Eyes, I would be absolutely ecstatic to take it. At least at the moment, because of the fact that we are rolling with the SMG. So if Bloodlust could help me out just a little bit, there we go, and get me some HP from some of the multitude of kills we're getting here. Would also love to not walk into enemies, and I would also like to not get hit by Big Bandit there. We're going to retry, and we did hit random, so we're going to get a completely different character. We'll play as Crystal. I haven't played as Crystal in a little while, actually, so I am still completely familiar with Crystal's right-click ability, the fact that she can shield. I'll take that over the wrench. I don't really love melee weapons that much, so it's nice that we found yet another weapon on this level. We don't normally find more than one this early. Crystal also has, I think that's pretty much everything in the level. Another ability in the fact that she starts with 2 extra hit points. You know, 2 extra being more than the normal character has. I know there's characters like Melting that have less hit points than other normal characters, but for all intents and purposes, Crystal has 2 hit points more than most other characters. So we're getting a lot of ammo drops here. It'd be nice to be Robot yet again. But we're not, we're Crystal, so we're just going to play the best we can with the weapons we've got. I know I said I've been practicing a good bit, yet again off camera. Not really showing the most here. I think the one thing I've got to practice the most with is all the characters and their individual abilities. I'll actually take the crossbow over the laser pistol. I need to practice all the characters' individual abilities a little more, just because the fact that I don't use the right clicks as much as I should. I use Steroid's right click. I use maybe Eyes. I use his right click a little bit, and I use Robots quite a bit. But other than that, I am definitely not someone who uses the right click abilities a lot. So I'll take Rhino Skin here, which will actually give us 14 total hit points, and then I will definitely take Eagle Eyes. Eagle Eye is not necessarily the most necessary mutation in this situation. We do, you know, we're not steroids. We don't start out less accurate than any, you know, than normal. And we don't have anything that is really, you know, a super inaccurate weapon. So it's not like we really need Eagle Eyes right now. I'm going to clear this out before I go fight Big Bandit up there, just because I don't think we're going to get hit by him just right now. There we go. Yeah, I figured we could dodge him for a minute while we cleared all that out. Now we can come back here and finish him off. There we go. He's dead. Awesome. So what else are we looking for? Crystal's Throne Butt is an interesting one in which it lets you teleport when you use your right click. Which isn't, you know, it's interesting, but it's not really something I'm looking for. I don't really like Crystal's Throne Butt that much. Like I said, it is very interesting, but I'm not very good with it. It kind of ruins the way I see the shield, and that's as something that, you know, lets you sit there and, you know, just take bullets for a second without actually getting hit. And if you teleport around, you might actually end up putting yourself in a... Ooh, this is our little champion guy down here. You might actually put yourself in a position... I end up putting myself in a position in which I, you know, can't... You know, Crystal can't shield forever, and I end up getting hit by something because of the fact that I was put in a bad position because of the teleport. So I'm not really looking to take Throne Butt. I'm definitely looking for things like Scare Your Face, Bolt Marrow, since we do actually have a Bolt Weapon on us. We have a Bullet Weapon, so I suppose I could be looking for things like... what is it called? Is it Lucky Shot? No, Lucky Shot regenerates any ammo. Has a chance to regenerate ammo when you get a kill, but it's any ammo. I forget what the mutation is called. The one that... Oh, be a little careful there. The mutation that most hit bullets become ammo. We could look for that. I don't necessarily want it. It's not really the best mutation since it only works with bolt weapons. But if we could end up finding something such as like maybe a hyper launcher or hyper rifle, whichever, you know, we would prefer, that would be actually become a great mutation. Again, I think there is more of like a tier list of mutations to me. Lightning Pistol, Splinter Gun. I think I'll take the Lightning Pistol. It could be interesting. You know, you do end up missing a good bit just because of the fact that it curves very weirdly, but that's alright. We do have the crossbow, and I think I'll take extra feet here. It's not really what I was looking for. It's not really the, you know, the best mutation that I was looking for, but it is a good one in my opinion. It really helps out with, like, you know, the crystal level and the ice levels, which can be a little annoying when you're slipping around. I don't really find it, you know, the most cumbersome thing in the world, but it can be a little annoying. So the lightning rifle is actually helping us out here a good bit. We're going to see what's in here. There's just a wrench. We don't want that. I'm going to look around, make sure we didn't miss a rad canister or anything like that, and we haven't. So I don't think I'm going to take the assault rifle over the lightning rifle here because I'm having too much fun with the lightning rifle, honestly. But yeah, what I was saying before, see, that's how I can miss a good bit there. But what I was saying before is there is kind of a tier list with mutations in the fact that some mutations are, you know, completely individual. They only work for a certain type of enemy, or a certain, well, not necessarily a certain type of enemy, a certain type of weapon, such as Laser Brain or Bolt Marrow. And I tend to think that mutations that just deal with, you know, the entirety of the game, like Scare Your Face, decreases the number of hit points that all enemies have for the rest of the game. I'll take Flame Shotgun here. No, you know what? I won't take Flame Shotgun. If we find a double shotgun or a double flame, I might take that instead. But I tend to think that things like Scare Your Face that affect the entire game are generally better than mutations that only affect a specific gun, especially things like that. I think, what is it called? Sharp Teeth is a great mutation just because of the fact that it has saved us in a lot of situations, and I will definitely take the Assault Slugger here. It's a great weapon. It doesn't have the best reload time, but it is very powerful, and that sucks. We just got the Assault Slugger and we didn't even get the chance to use it, so I think I will play one more random run here. We're gonna get Plant. So this might actually be a bit of a longer video, but I really want to do a little better than just the caves, the crystal caves there. I'd like to actually get all the way through the ice levels for once in my Nuclear Throne online career. Online being the fact that we are recording this, not the fact that we are playing an online game, aka the daily run, because we're not. We sucked on the daily run. So we're going to go down here and get our first mutation as Plant, and we could take Throne Butt. Snare finishes enemies under 33% HP. I think I'll take that. So if the enemies are damaged and they only have 33% of their HP or less left, the snare kills them. So is that, like, if they're in the snare, it just automatically kills them if they have that much... if you snare someone and then start shooting them. And they get to 33% or less of their max HP while they're still in the snare. Does it kill them, or will it only kill them if they're at 33% or less of their max HP when they get hit by the snare? That I'm honestly not sure about, but it'll definitely help for some of the bigger enemies. I wonder if it works on bosses. If it works on things like Big Dog or Big Bandit, that would actually be fantastic. And we could test it. I think it takes 5 slugger shots to typically kill Big Bandit, so I'm not sure if the snare typically does damage, but if we can not hit him with anything else, oh, there's the snare. 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, so I think the snare definitely killed him there. Considering, and he was in it before. Pop gun, no thanks. Well, you know what? I'll take it over the machine gun here. I think the snare definitely killed him. Yeah, it killed him too. Oh, we did miss a rad canister up there, but that's alright. We get Scarier Face as our mutation here as we go down to the sewers. So yeah, I'm definitely learning a bit more about each of the characters individually on this run, which is nice, or on this video at least as well. Gotta be careful about that if we need to backtrack. Again, the rats are the annoying ones because they deal contact damage. They're the ones I'm going to mess with and worry about first. I thought we were out of ammo there for a second. Toxic Launcher. I've come around to it a little bit recently. I don't think I'm going to take it. Just because I'm having a little bit of fun with the weapons I have right now. I think they're alright. You know what? We'll see. We might go back up and replace the Slugger with the Toxic Launcher. Well, let's see. The Toxic Launcher or the Toxic Bow? Which is the one that I prefer? Yeah, the Toxic Launcher is like a grenade launcher, not a crossbow. So I guess, you know, Toxic Bow is like a crossbow. Toxic Launcher is the one like the grenade launcher. So I'm not actually going to take it. I don't really like... Oh, I got to get down here, don't I? I don't really like the grenade launcher weapons, and I'm not really sure if it can damage you in the fact that, like a grenade launcher does when it explodes, or if it just spits out the gas. So I took Rabbit Paw here, which is a great mutation, but we have died. Before we get to the caves, I know I wanted to do a little bit better than that, but that's alright. We'll keep practicing, we'll keep doing better and better, hopefully. If you like the video, feel free to leave a like, maybe subscribe. If you have any tips about maybe mutations to take, what guns to take, anything I can use to do better, positive criticism is always welcomed. So until next time, thank you for watching.